Because I'm bad. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Link to my Discord is in the description. I would like to thank all of my patrons. Now, although that is true, I do want to talk about it a little bit more. Hey guys, welcome back to another Monster Hunter World video, right before Iceborne, am I right? And today, I wanted to talk about mixed sets and touch on why I run health boost on most of my endgame sets. And honestly guys, it all comes down to quality of life. Let's be honest, okay? Most of us aren't speedrunners. We get hit, we make mistakes, we miss finishers, we fail to dodge roars, we sometimes dodge into attacks and kill ourselves. In an endgame content, like Arc-Tempered Elders, Extreme Behemoth, or AT Culve, you can get punished very easily for any kind of mistake that you make, and most of the time, that punishment is getting one-shotted. Unless you have health boost. This, combined with Moxie, serves as a kind of safety net, and sometimes it is a little bit overkill, but to be honest, am I really missing out on a lot? Do I really need the extra 6 or 10% affinity, or 15 raw? You can do without those just fine, and I know I've bashed defensive sets or playstyles in the past, like how I've said that lances are sissy weapons or that builds focused around defense are trash and useless, but back then, when the biggest threat in the game was a tempered monster that didn't even have extra health compared to their normal counterparts, it was honestly better to just go full offense and kill the monster before it even became a threat. But as the game has evolved and gone on, I have played it a little bit less and less, and with it my skills have declined. And now that I've picked it back up more than I used to, and also I've been using other weapons that I'm not very familiar with, I'm trying to learn all the weapons, I've found that Health Boost 3 has been an amazing help. I can tank more hits before my health gets low enough for me to worry about drinking a potion, and sometimes I don't even have to. If I have health regen augment on my weapon, which I normally do, I can spare some of my health bar and just lifesteal it back little by little without having to worry. Whereas if I didn't have so much health, I would definitely have to play more carefully, maybe not go for some attacks that in this case would have been a high risk, high reward. What I'm trying to say is, defense, in my opinion, is not a useless stat anymore. Having some elemental resist paired with some health boost can make fights significantly faster without hurting your hunt time all that much. And let's be honest, what does it matter if your hunt takes an extra minute, or maybe even just under 2 minutes longer? If you can do them at a much more relaxed pace, you're not stressing or tryharding all that much, does it really matter? You could also argue that having more health can also help your DPS, because like I said, if I don't have to take time to heal because I have so much health to spare, and I can just chip heal my way back up to full with a health regen augment, that means I can just keep doing damage to the monster the entire time, and I never have to stop to heal. Of course, you never have to stop to heal if you never get hit, but again, that's just not the reality for most of us. Most of us are going to get hit randomly, we're going to get hit by some stuff. Now, you could make the argument that relying on health boost and defensive skills is a crutch, and that getting used to them could detriment your own skill and your own performance down the line because you won't be as careful or as precise with your attacks, and you'll kind of lose your edge because you've been using these defensive skills all the time. Now, that can be true, and it is definitely true for some players, but it is not an absolute truth. That ultimately comes down to you as a player. Are you trying your best despite your stats? Are you timing things right? Are you taking a mental note of the mistakes you're making and actively trying to avoid them? If so, the stats you have on you won't matter. As for me, like I said, I just like having a safety net of not carding and ruining the hunt for the rest of my friends that I'm playing with, or wasting my own time just because I made a small mistake. In conclusion, I run Health Boost 3 because I like having that form of insurance. Not feline insurance, but I know I'm not a speedrunner or some god tier player and that I make mistakes, and having a stat that allows me to try and do better after getting punished is what I really enjoy about the skill. So my advice is to still go for as many offensive skills as you can, and then slap on whatever utility skills you may need, but don't be afraid to use whatever defensive skills make your life easier. And I know my builds have always been about optimal DPS and damage is all that matters and get good, you know, but don't pay attention to that, to be honest. Just let those and any other YouTuber's videos serve as a starting point, a sort of template for your own set, and then play around with it a bit and see how you can fit in the skills you want. That's kind of what I do, to be honest. I try and I put together the highest damage build possible, and then I start chipping away at it. I start to see what I'm willing to sacrifice for health boost, or heat guard if I'm fighting Xeno, or effluvia resist for Vol, whatever the case may be. And all this talk about videos and other YouTubers and stuff leads me into Another topic that I wanted to touch on briefly, but basically, I don't know what you guys are expecting from me for Iceborne, since I'm basically just a Monster Hunter shitposting channel now, but it doesn't matter. I'm still gonna make videos, and I hope you guys enjoy them, because I put a lot of effort into making them happen. At the end of the day, the takeaway from this video is try your best, okay, despite whatever skills you may have on you. Use the skills that you want and that make your life easier, and don't care about what's optimal or what's meta. It's your game, you paid for it, play it however the hell you want, and don't let anyone else tell you how you should enjoy the things you do. And that's it for me, guys. Thank you to my loyal patrons, and I want to thank you for watching. I'll see you all in Iceborne. Take care.